Have you ever noticed how your mind seems to have a life of its own? One moment you're calm, focused, in control, and the next, you're lost in a storm of overthinking, stress, and self-doubt. It's almost like the brain has become the master, and you, the servant. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people live like that every single day. They chase peace, but their thoughts keep them trapped. The paradox? Peace isn't found, it's trained. Now that might sound strange. We've been taught that peace comes from external calm, quiet surroundings, no drama, no problems. But the real masters of inner peace, think of the stoics, monks, elite performers, don't wait for the world to calm down. They discipline their minds. They use self-discipline, mindfulness, and mental clarity like tools, crafting a mindset so steady that chaos can't shake it. And here's the counterintuitive part. Peace isn't passive. It's an act of strength. So if you've ever wondered how to control your mind, how to stop overthinking, or how to rewire your brain for focus, confidence, and calm, this video is for you. We're going to explore how to build mental toughness, emotional intelligence, and mindset mastery in a world built to distract you. By the end, you'll know how to train your brain for true inner discipline, the kind that gives you clarity of mind even when life hits hard. Let's take back control, one thought at a time. The illusion of control, why your mind runs you, and how to flip it. Most people think they're in control of their minds, until life proves otherwise. You plan to stay calm, but one annoying comment ruins your day. You decide to focus, yet your brain keeps scrolling through what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. That's not weakness, that's programming. The mind loves autopilot. It chases comfort, avoids discomfort, and reacts faster than reason. The trick isn't to silence your thoughts, it's to master them through self-awareness, mental clarity, and conscious living. Imagine your mind like an untrained dog. You can't expect it to obey if you never took the time to train it. Mind training, or what some call mindset mastery, means teaching your brain who's boss. For example, instead of reacting to stress with frustration, pause for 10 seconds, breathe deeply, and notice your thoughts as if they were clouds passing by. That's mindfulness in action, simple but powerful. It's not about escaping chaos, it's about learning emotional control right in the middle of it. Here's the beautiful paradox. Once you stop fighting for control and start training for it, you gain real peace of mind. The moment you realize thoughts are suggestions, not commands, everything shifts. You start rewiring your brain for focus, calm, and confidence building. But this kind of mental reset takes inner discipline, and that's where most people fall short. So how do you build the kind of inner power that turns storms into silence? Training the mind, building the muscle of discipline. Discipline isn't about punishment, it's about power. Think of it like going to the mental gym. Every time you resist an impulse, focus for 5 more minutes, or choose peace over reaction, you're lifting mental weights. That's how self-discipline becomes your greatest form of freedom. People often say they can't help how they feel, but emotional control is a skill you can train. Like learning an instrument, it starts messy, but practice turns noise into music. A simple way to start? Create tiny daily rituals that strengthen your mindset. Wake up and spend 5 minutes in silence before touching your phone. Write 1 line of gratitude before bed. Meditate for just 2 minutes and notice your breath. These small actions rewire your brain, enhancing focus and concentration while grounding you in the present. Over time, you'll notice less overthinking, more clarity of mind, and a calm mindset that doesn't crumble under stress. But here's what most people miss. Discipline isn't about rigidity, it's about alignment. The purpose isn't to control every thought, it's to build inner peace so you don't need to. When your self-control techniques start shaping your reactions, you'll feel an inner calm that radiates confidence. And as your mental strength grows, a new challenge appears: how to keep this clarity when life feels like it's falling apart. Mastering emotions. Turning chaos into clarity. Emotions aren't enemies, they're messengers. The problem is that most people never learn how to read the message, they just react. When anger hits, they lash out. When anxiety shows up, they shut down. But emotional intelligence isn't about suppressing feelings. It's about understanding them. When you recognize that frustration might be pointing to unmet needs or overthinking might be signaling fear, you gain control. That's true mind mastery, learning to translate emotions into insights instead of outbursts. Here's a practical approach. The next time you feel triggered, don't rush to fix it. Pause. Label the emotion, "I'm feeling anxious." Then ask, "Why?" That single moment of awareness breaks the automatic cycle. It activates your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for conscious living, logic, and decision-making. Over time, this practice becomes one of the most effective self-control techniques for stress management and mental focus. You stop reacting and start responding. This is where a stoic mindset becomes your greatest ally. Stoicism isn't cold detachment, it's emotional control with purpose. When you can hold calmness in chaos, you embody real inner power. Life will still test you, but instead of being consumed by it, you observe it, learn from it, and grow stronger. And once emotions no longer dictate your direction, the next step becomes clear, shaping your thoughts to serve your peace rather than sabotage it. Reprogramming thought patterns, the art of mental reset. Your thoughts shape your reality. That's not just philosophy, it's neuroscience. Every repeated thought strengthens a neural pathway, carving habits in your brain. So, if you constantly think, "I'm stressed," "I can't," or "I'll fail," you're literally wiring your mind for anxiety. But the good news? You can rewire your brain through conscious repetition and focus. That's the foundation of personal development, training your brain to build confidence, clarity of mind, and inner peace on command. Here's a simple technique. Catch one negative thought today and challenge it. If your mind says, "I'm not good enough," counter it with, "I'm improving every day." Say it out loud, write it down, visualize it. Repetition transforms belief. Over time, this rewiring process shifts your mental focus from fear to confidence, from chaos to calm mindset. You'll begin to notice how self-awareness grows naturally, and that's when your mindset shift becomes permanent. Think of this mental reset as upgrading your internal operating system. It's not about ignoring negative emotions. It's about installing new patterns that serve your peace of mind. Each time you redirect your thoughts, you strengthen your inner discipline and emotional intelligence. Soon, you'll stop being dragged by your thoughts and start directing them. And once you master this inner dialogue, the next step reveals itself, using that clarity and confidence to create lasting personal growth. The practice of peace, living with inner discipline every day. Peace isn't a destination, it's a daily discipline. It's built moment by moment, through choices, awareness, and the courage to pause. When someone cuts you off in traffic, when your phone won't stop buzzing, when stress tries to hijack your calm, that's when the real training begins. The goal isn't to live without chaos, but to carry peace through it. That's what self-mastery looks like, being steady in a spinning world. It's the ultimate form of mental toughness and emotional control. Start simple. Build a peace ritual into your day. It could be morning silence, mindful walking, or journaling your thoughts before bed. These small acts of mindfulness train your brain for focus and clarity of mind. Over time, they become anchors of stability, grounding you no matter what happens around you. It's like carrying your own calm atmosphere, something no one can take away. That's the beauty of inner discipline. It gives you control over your inner weather. And here's the secret most people never discover. Peace doesn't make you soft, it makes you powerful. It's what allows you to act with intention instead of reaction. When you live consciously, your mindset becomes unshakable, your confidence natural, and your presence magnetic. You stop chasing balance and start being it. But this journey doesn't end here, because understanding peace is one thing, living it every day is another. Now that you've seen how to train your mind, the real question is, will you? Because peace isn't a gift, it's a practice. Every moment you choose mindfulness over chaos, awareness over autopilot, you reclaim control of your thoughts. You don't need to wait for life to calm down to find calm within. You already have the tools: mental clarity, emotional intelligence, and self-discipline. The only thing left is to use them. So ask yourself, what if you decided, today, to stop being a passenger in your own mind? What if you turned overthinking into focus and stress into strength? Imagine what your life would look like if you mastered that inner voice instead of fighting it. This is how true personal growth begins, with one conscious decision to take back control. If this message resonated with you, don't just leave inspired, act. Start your journey of self-mastery now. And if you want to keep learning how to train your brain, build confidence, and live with lasting inner peace, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications, because this is just the beginning of your powerful mindset transformation.